Alright, I should be going live in just a sec. Pretty sure everything's looking good. Yep. Picardo's good. Hey, what's that edit for? Was that for like for my stream or something? Put in my background. I was gonna change the peach, but I didn't get around to it yet. Anyways, we're live now. I should be on. So this is good. Everything's working great. Everything's live up, and I think I'm good. I can start streaming. Good stuff. Well, for today I decided I'd go ahead and do a digital stream instead of a traditional, because it's a little bit easier. I can get right in and start figuring out a design for my new series that I want to try to do, my webcomic. And I've had my characters already. I don't know if any of you guys are very familiar with them, but it's okay, I can probably work on them as well. Well, the whole premise of this story is that maybe I can give a bit of a summary for my 2 watchers. Maybe 3 if I'm lucky tonight. Basically, the dealio. Sorry, I was pausing my other videos. The dealio is that this webcomic is based off of the same universe my characters, Bevan, Brock. Like, Bevan's the dude here. That's Bevan. I don't know if you've seen him or not yet. And Brock's the character. Well, Bevan, you know, it's funny. His name has not changed over the years, and yes, he was pretty much one of those when I was a kid, younger, when I made my fan characters. I made Bevan. But throughout the years, I've developed him further, and he's become more than just a carbon copy of Powerpuff Girls. He's actually his own character, his own universe. But that's actually, excuse me, that's the universe I want to make my own series with, is his universe. Annie, who is the cowgirl, I don't know if you've seen her, probably have. In fact, why don't I just bring up images instead of do shitty drawings. I have it somewhere. Showed you the lineup. Yeah, there's actually the character, yeah, here we go. This is perfect. This is actually perfect here. This is one of them. And here we go. There you go. Bam. Bam. Bevan. There's the main characters. Here's the side characters, more or less. And some villains included. Yeah, Brace. But these guys are already in my story that I have pretty much established. And what I want to do is make a webcomic where I'm still in the universe, so people like Brock, the Firebloods, exist. People like Sarita the Mermaid exist. Korea the Cat Chick exist. There's the Spider Lady that I've made as well, who got in here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. People like her exist as well. Fantasy characters. So I have this story that I'm working on. I want it to be mine, and you know, I've got it written out here, and I've worked on a story I'm writing as well. I've got a couple pages and stuff, so there's that. But what I want to do is make a webcomic with a new set of characters, and instead of my main lead being Bevan and excuse me, Bevan, Brock, and a few others, I want to try to make a new character lead. So my design that I want to try to make in this stream is a girl. I want to make a female lead instead of a male lead, so I need to try to figure out a good design for her, as well as a name and a backstory for her. My girlfriend Autumn suggested I make her human, which I think is a good idea, and that's what I think I'll do instead of make it a Cobalt self-insert. I mean, maybe. I'm still trying to kind of figure them out a bit. What I was thinking is, instead of making her this adventurous, you know, kind of not adventurous, because Bevan's not exactly very adventurous. He's actually he's kind of a timid character. He's not really big for fighting. That's more of this guy's deal right here. And this girl, they're more of the fighters. And I don't want to make her a copy of her either. I want to make her own character. So I want to make her kind of like the adventure go-getter. Because in this world, it's about 50 years after what's happened in my story. And what's happened in my story is that Bevan and Brace fight. These two right here. There's the main plot line. These two have to fight. And this guy's working on destroying the world, basically. He ends up splitting up the fantasy world where the centaurs, traders, and all them live, and the human world is where just normal people live. He split them apart when they were in harmony. So this webcomic I want to try to make about the girl trying to unite them. So she's more of a happier, well, not really happier, but more of a go-getter type character who's trying to go out there and put them together. So she's not really as timid and non-fighting as Bevan is. She's more of the I'm ready to get out there and get things done. And I was thinking of making, or at least what Autumn suggested, is to get a character as her side character, while she's human, the partner that she meets is actually one of the people from the fantasy world. So maybe I could make him, you know, maybe a cat dude, or I don't know, like a woodland nymph or something, some sort of creature, that the two of them together go on an adventure, instead of this story where Bevan has all of these friends here following him. She might only have one, and she needs to go along the way or something. I'm still kind of working on it. It's something, my idea was I want to make a webcomic with some animation and comic involved, and I didn't even really focus on the story, but I did write this little synopsis here that I have to type out, which is going to probably be like the start of the comic's going to have this, where there's this guy monologuing about what's happened and what needs to happen and stuff like that. So I've got my start problem. The main thing, I need to start making some characters, so I need to make my main character. I need to name her, figure out what kind of quirks and whatnot she has. So I figured I could do an hour and a half maybe of stream to figure her out. Add more sass. She could be pretty sassy. Yeah, I mean, this character here is pretty sassy. Her and Brock are kind of the, you know, the sassy dudes, that sassy people of the group. So I don't know if I want to inspire her any from Crystal, because Crystal's her own character, and let's see if I can build up from this. I envision that this character in this world, because these people here are about 17, 16, 18 range of age. By the time this series is over, they're going to be adults, though. So, but at the start, they're young. So I'm thinking I'll make her older, already in her 18-year-old or 20. So she's not going to be a kid. I don't know if I'd quite put her in her 30s. That's about Sue here. Sue's more like in her 30s and 40s. Joe is definitely much older. 70s. You're just spouting out random stuff. Appreciate it though. Let's make a bust to kind of get her face down at the very least. Oh, months. What, you mean like timeline wise? Like the setting being in the 40s, 30s and all that? Is that what you're asking, Cobalt? Oh, months. I was talking about years. She's like probably gonna be I'm gonna guess in the 18s, 18, 19 range. But yeah, there we go. What's your wish, that she's older? I mean, probably could be. A lot of inspiration can come from friends, so I would have no shame in inserting a friend insert, but I still have to try to make her her own character. At the moment, I'm just kind of sketching up an idea. Feed the Cobalt Ego. Well, I'm thinking I could put a character in this story, because what happened is that the Dritters are actually the highest being of the the Dritters are the highest beings in the world, the forest people, and they end up leaving after the events happen between Bevan and Brace. So a lot of people blame him, and the fantasy hates modern, which I'm gonna refer to modern as like the life we live in now of technology and stuff, and fantasy being the fantasy world. And I could probably put in a higher deity, goddess type character in this comic that could be based off of Kobold if you wish. Because there's gonna have to be something to bring them back together. But yeah, no, technological, yeah, there's like the way that I thought of it, you've got over here in this town, buildings, technology, cars, and then over here it's still the old ways of fantasy with magic, fairies, centaurs, shit like that. So gotta decide though if I want her to have big eyes, small eyes, what kind of eyes. We'll see, because they were united, and there were some cultures that lived side by side with the magic and technology, but because of this event that caused the Dritters to split, which is their most respected and highest fantasy creatures, they split, go in their separate ways, angry at each other, which is why this girl wants to unite them, because it's necessary for the world to thrive for these people to be united. Without them united, chaos. What's the event? You mean the event that caused them to split? Well, what happened is that Brace ended up, because Brace and Bevan are the same mythical kind of creature. Bevan's an absorber, which his power comes from kind of a Rogue from X-Men, kind of like that, where he can absorb powers and become stronger, and it's one of the the most powerful kind of creatures in that world, because they can absorb more, because they can be reckless, absorb everyone's power, and then use it for destruction, while Bevan does not. Brace does. And because Brace has gone on and sucked up all this power and become so strong, Bevan had to get the help from the Dritters, which caused them to leave because they basically gave everything to him to beat Brace, and that's why they split. Oh, hey, Blue Dragon. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. There we go. But that's the event that ends up happening in the story, and that's basically like my climax. There's a lot that'll happen. There's a lot that's going to happen in this, because this is going to be my animation, not my comic. Hey, yeah. It's actually supposed to be my animation. My webcomic's going to be different. It'll be in the same world, just like 50 or 60 years in the future. So we came down here. How you doing, Blue Dragon Gaming? Sure, I'd love to hear your input. What do you think should happen? I'm working on some characters right now for my webcomic that I'm hoping to start up soon. Because a singular event won't erase God knows how long of cultural development. Well, it's not that the cultural development itself is erased or like the world is like gone. There's still the fantasy, and then there still exists. It's just because the Dritters, the people that a lot of the fantasy looked up to and needed to remain strong, left them, abandoned them. They felt betrayed by the modern people, which is why they basically, instead of like living with them, they decided to pull out and recede back to their like far away. So now instead of being kind of split, they're like, it's like now you'll see the modern, and now there's tons of empty, like vast wastelands before you get to fantasy. It's like just instead of being close, now they're split. But I think maybe I see where you have your point on that. Maybe instead of the war, there's a war that Brace started and it got bigger, and then that's what caused them to split. Yeah, I can't find the right names for mine either sometimes. That's a lot of trouble I have. I'll come up with a design a character, but then making the name is tough. And also, the reason why I want to do this too is because if I make this comic and it works out great, I think it'd be awesome to segue into an animation that's like 50 years prior. Which I think that'd be really neat, you know? It's like, oh man, we hear so much about these Firebloods, but we saw so little, and then I can make that better in my animation, or maybe even make an animation of both or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's a pretty chill stream right now, to be honest. It's a lot of talking, because I'm trying to think up of characters and stuff, so sorry if it's a little bit bland at the moment. Yeah, stream and chill it is, because the thing that I have not done in a very, very long time is work on my series. Like, and yeah, no, you're cool, Cal. I'm glad that you're actually joining in. Thank you. Because the one thing that I had the most fun working on was this in fact, a year, 2 years back actually, looking at the date, and it's just a scene from a story where Bevan finds out about his powers. So I want to do more stuff like this. I think I might have the moxie for a webcomic. I just never really crack down on it, you know? You need to crack down on this thing, but I just haven't yet, and I really want to. I think I'll have a lot of fun with this, and I want to be an artist for a living anyway, so. Crits making websites? That's pretty sweet. Nice. Yeah, no, if I could, that'd be pretty awesome. I can even try to design some of this stuff to help make his job a little easier, like my banners and whatnot. That'd be great, because then I can refer to all my resumes to a website, and even start posting some artwork in my webcomic there. I don't know if that'll be better than hosting my webcomic on an actual comic site though, with a bunch of other comics, because at least there, I think Taptastic's one of them. I could do both. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Alright, what kind of hair? Is she gonna have long hair? Is she gonna have short hair? Look up some references. When in doubt, bangs. Well, I can't exactly do the bangs. Autumn called bangs for her her character. She's got her own little world she's working on. It's me, Mario. It's a Mejro. It's a me, Mejro. That's right. I gotta get it right. I'll experiment with some hairstyles. Mejro. Mejro. It's a me, Mejro. An extra flip. It's get that video. I never doubted it. Oh, you want to go more? Do the Mario. Let's go, come on, do the Mario. Mario. I'll get it right, trust me. Oh man, there's so many references on female hairstyle. I'm trying to find a big version of this so I can put it. There we go. Thank God. All right, I found something. I'm gonna put it on the stream. Mario, come on now. Let's go. Dr. Luigi. I wanted to buy that game on the Virtual Console, but never got around to it. Alright, here we go. I found some hairstyles. So I'm gonna try and go for step right up. We got the Death Star. I'm gonna try this one. made her face all fat. Fat face. Trim her up. Let's trim that face up. No, not the fat, not the fat woman bit, but she's, it's the facial style of it. It does, it's, I don't know, maybe it's my style, I don't know. I'm constantly bouncing back and forth. I need to not, like, make this, I need to, like, be able to do this with it, you know? Use this as an example, not have this roundness and then make a face out of it. It's just, I'm trying to get back. Guys, it's been a long time since I've drawn. Cut me some slack. Goodness gracious. Here, I'm gonna put this up on a standby. Come on now, let's go. The music's all Mario too. Very straight, there's a bit of a bang on the side, so she could have right here. It's me, Mario. It's a me, Wario. Oh, Ori, I ate too much garlic. Oh, mamma mia. I call this the Raven. I don't think I've really seen much of your stuff, Blue Dragon. Have you shared your artwork with me yet? Hang on, I got an idea. That's amazing! It's anime, wow! That's so awesome. Thank you for sharing that one with me, Cobalt. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Something alright with mine. I guess it's fine. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna ink her face so I have a better way to work with her hair. Go better, easier. Here. Having some troubles. I won't go into too much detail, but this might be my only stream for a while. Family problems happening. But, I shouldn't, I don't know, I'll play it by ear, guys. So I'm just giving you a heads up. Yeah. Kinda. What's your outside DeviantArt? Oh. Shoot. You should catch me on DeviantArt, Blue Dragon. I don't know if I'm following you or not there. It's Mr. Mario on DeviantArt. You should be able to find me, no problem. Thank you, Polly and Cobble. I hope so too. It's let's just say that family member might be leaving. So, anyways, other than that, let's change this. Here, put it to that. Other than that, I'm thinking for this character, I don't know if short hair would work very well with her. I might try to play around with a few of these. Some bangs might be alright. I just don't want to give her... I'm trying to think of what's a good adventurous type haircut. Long hair, short hair for adventurer. Someone who's kind of more of a can-do goer. I think short hair actually, yeah, that might be better. I'm not going to give her any eyes or anything yet because I want to... It'll just get in the way of your adventurer. Of course, if I want to be popular... No. I'm not going to do that. Short hair. You do have to tie your hair back when brushing your teeth. Goodness. Cole, how much hair do you have? It's gotta be a lot of hair. Past his shoulders? That's about as long as my girlfriend Autumn's got. I do see her do this a lot though. Oh, past here. So you're like lower back then? Probably. Mid back. Thanks. You've got some serious hair going on. You're a hairy person. That's good. Oh. Here, Blue Dragon, I'll help you. Oh, I imagine that too. Long hair can be beautiful. Here you go, Blue Dragon. I'll link it in chat. I'm glad you're actually listening to the music. That's nice. I haven't really, I'm not used to people commenting on the music. Can't remember where I found it. Yeah, I don't like this way it looks either. I'm gonna save real quick. Really? A Brony convention? Goodness. Can't believe they would have played it. I am. I've got a bunch of My Little Pony songs, so I could give them even more flashbacks. Yeah, that's true. They do know how to make some dope techno. I wonder. I named it upstream. I wonder if I can model her hair a little bit after Sue's hair. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. It's short, it's not too bad. It's good. Well, the joke for Sue's hair being flippy like that is because Brock, as a child, burnt off her hair on accident. She used to have really long hair, so I don't know if that'll work. I mean, it's worth hanging on to, so I'm gonna let that. I'm gonna, keep that. How'd you get SAI? I ended up getting it on a shareware website. I'll be honest, I didn't actually do probably what I should have to get it under normal means. There we go. It is very weird for Psy. But I have it, and yeah. Wait a minute. Shoot, I want that all back, please. Okay. So... Sorry, I just wanted to make a copy. Alright, cool. Bam. Alright. Flat. Hang on, I'm gonna make her face on a separate layers. Separate layer. Are you heading out, Cobalt? Alright. I'll catch you later, buddy. Thanks for joining in when you did. Cat says bye. Okay, Cobalt. Yeah, she's very vocal. Cobalt said meow. Lisa. She just is sniffing stuff, so I'm sure she'll get back with you. Oh, there you go. There, yep. I don't exactly want to give her a butch cut. Let's try that again. I can do better than that. Because I'm trying to design her eyes based on her hair as well. Try to complement each other. Yeah, trial and error. Categories. Here's something you might like. Oh, okay. I'll see you around, Blue Dragon. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, I know, right? Like, that's one of the best parts, I think. Yeah, right? I mean, I'm surprised how they're able to actually even get it all together, to be honest. How they managed to do it. Yeah, that's why I kind of play my own tunes on my stream, to kind of share with people. It's my way to kind of connect in a way. Sure. Is the tune levels of my voice pretty alright? By the way. Cool. I won't have to change these levels. I was messing with my stream quite a bit. Hey Joey Joe. Yeah, it's been a long it's been a while, but I've been very sick and I'm finally better enough to stream, so thought I'd get online. I like the idea of having her have like a something in her face like that idea. Welcome in, Joe. How you been, buddy? Good, good. Trying to design a new character for a webcomic I want to work on. That looks pretty good. Try to make her hair a little straighter. I think that works. Let's make a copy of that. Matty and messy. That doesn't look very good. Take that back. That sucks. Hairstyle is poopy. Let's try again. More so the fact that I'm gonna have to draw this hairstyle a bunch. I don't want to make it too complicated, too weird. I gotta draw it in multiple angles too. It'll be Reet. Change the song. I know exactly what song to play to get me going. Where to go? It's in here somewhere. My cola qualms leak even through text. I'll pretend that I said that correctly. Here we go. When in doubt, just jam out. Yes. If I gave her... No. Put her hair up. Let's see. Fucking love Doom. It's one of my first streams I ever did. Was a bunch of Doom. I kind of want to do it again, honestly. I don't know how many people would watch it though, but I want to stream Doom again. I did Brutal Doom. It was a lot of fun. Okay, there's something. I have something with her hair being put up. That's something. That could probably work. Brrr. Yeah, I like that. That's good. That's a good hairstyle. That'll work. That's a good one to keep. Yeah. That shouldn't be too hard to draw either. Put that there. Next. I switched from YouTube to my actual playlist on my computer too, if you didn't know. I don't know what hairstyle to give her. Wait, that ain't Vegeta. Vegeta's more like... Yeah, Super Saiyan! Yeah! Blah, blah. It's funny because... There you go. That's who I already have a character with that hairstyle. I mean, maybe if she ever gets a power boost, probably turn into a Super Saiyan. Nah. I mean, short hair is not really that hard. I'm not sure if I'd like to do that though. Or maybe the thing that she deals with is being kind of boyish at first. Maybe she gets more girly as she goes on. I'll keep that one too.